Live-opotamus. Are we live? I think so.
Hold up.
I already pressed the live button, Mandy.
Oh, hi.
We can't unlive.
It's like, oh, hold up,
we
we're not live anymore. Hold up, let me just go offline real quick so Mandy can fix something.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
You need more time, Mandy?
I'm good.
You're good? All right. What's up, everyone? OG over here from Player Essence. Welcome to another PE podcast. What episode are we on? 31.
31.
Episode Big 31. Big 31 heading towards the Game Awards. I wanted to get our little prediction show going on. So we're going to talk about that because I don't think we're going to have time for the... Next week is just going to be crazy. So we might do the podcast earlier. So we'll probably do the podcast... Or we can do the podcast after the Game Awards, or we can do the podcast before the Game Awards. So... We can't do it on the night of the Game Awards. It's the same.
I mean, I won't be here next week, or will I? Just kidding. I totally am. That's already ruined the plans we just discussed 1 minute ago. And then, the week after, let's discuss them. That'll make sense. Yeah. Anyway, what up, everyone? It's your boy OJ here for the Player Essence podcast.
You're not OJ, dude.
Oh, sorry. What up? It's your boy Mandy. I'm playing games. What up?
Mandy, I'm playing games.
Check out my channel. Yo.
You good, Jordan? Are you done?
No, I am so out of it now. What up? I don't have an intro. What do you want me to say? Hey, it's that guy that you either like 1 week or hate the next week. It's
like,
Jordan Fringo here.
Say something bad about Nintendo. You hate you.
Say something bad about Nintendo. Actually, I can. I'm actually really happy at them this week.
It's a roller coaster with Nintendo.
Good week
Are we going to talk about the Nintendo Creators Program thing? I think I put that in there, didn't I? Did I? No, I didn't, but I meant to put that in there.
You didn't put that in there, but I got that email, and I was like, what? I was like, what? You finally learned? I'm like, who is running the company now? This is
Furukawa.
Crazy. Dude, he is on the point right now. He is learning. He understands, and I like it. No one has to fear now, unless you're doing terrible things or playing Smash early and all that, which some people do. But you ain't gotta worry no more. You want to play Pokemon? Go play Pokemon. You want to play Smash? Go play Smash. You want to show some Mario Zelda footage?
Mario Zelda. That is her. Let me stop you right there, big guy.
Huge.
Mario and Zelda is the big one because you do not see a lot of, you see it, but you don't see Mario and Zelda. Mario, Zelda are the two games that get copyrighted to hell and back. Not everything with Zelda, cutscenes with Zelda. You can play Breath of the Wild, but some parts will just get copyrighted outright. It's like almost random, it seems. Mario Odyssey, pretty much everything's going to get copyrighted with that game for the most part. You might be able to get away with some, but even treehouse footage got copyrighted with Mario Odyssey. Some treehouse footage, not all treehouse footage, but even some. Usually Nintendo's good with treehouse footage. Like if they're playing treehouse, you're good. This is before their policy change. But even like treehouse footage was usually good, and then I remember I got copyrighted on treehouse footage, and I was like, "Are you serious? Super Mario Odyssey treehouse footage, but not all treehouse footage of Super Mario Odyssey, just some parts of treehouse footage of Super Mario Odyssey." So it's ridiculous. It was a ridiculous program that they had set. So we got to talk about that a little bit.
They learned, man. They learned.
You'll learn today, boy.
Dude, Nintendo, man. Like you went up from being like that company that everyone loves, but kind of gets pissed at for certain things. Now there's really not much to hate
just
about you guys
online,
right now.
Really, that's just really
just
the last.
The online.
That's the missing piece.
That's it.
That's it.
And I'm not as concerned because I don't play online rarely ever on my Switch. But obviously, with all these big online games that are out, and especially Smash Bros. Next week, let's start getting this whole system as good as possible. But Nintendo, A+ this week. You're the ones killing it this week. You guys deserve a thumbs up, pat on the back. I'd take you out to dinner if you were if the company was the embodiment of a person. So,
well, there's people you can take out. Some of those treehouse girls, you might want to take out.
Anyway. I know one of them personally. Let me hit her up real quick. Where's my phone?
Some of them treehouse girls, man. I'm just saying. Most of them they're married or whatever, but I'm just saying some of them. Some of them.
And
I'm just saying, like some of you might want to take them out to a nice dinner. Some spaghetti, Mario, spaghetti Italian, you know what I'm saying? Like
something. Go to a nice restaurant, wine and dine them, have a good time, play some Animal Crossing on our 3DS or 2DSs, whatever's your preference, have a good little evening together,
and for the ladies or for the guys, I mean, there's some great looking guys. There's some great looking guys there too.
I didn't just put it to the girls. It's anyone, whoever wants to come
Mandy,
hang
I'm
out.
thinking
Let's go out to eat.
This derailed so.
The big tall guy, man. I need to show you him. I think he'd be a catch for you. I'll tell you who I'm talking about later. No, he's actually married too. But anyway,
podcast. We talk about relationships more than we do video games. Next topic: Tinder Plus, Tinder Gold. Is it worth it?
Nobody's taking relationship advice from me. Let me just say that right now.
You gotta do OJ teaches Tinder.
Nobody take relationship advice from me, man. You'll be in a never-ending cycle of Netflix and chill. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh my god.
And what's wrong with that? Some people aren't looking to
I'm
settle
joking.
down. They're just looking to have a good night.
I'm joking. Just for me, it would just be Netflix.
And some
no
Popeyes.
Chill.
And some
No chill. Just,
Get a little Popeyes.
this man said VCIPZ said Tinder Gold not worth it because ain't nobody clicking on you, bro.
No.
Let me, as someone who has invested in Tinder Gold, it's been working out pretty damn good for 1 month.
That's actually a thing.
We'll see
Nobody
what
click on your
month two leads
profile, homie. Otherwise, it ain't worth it for you, man.
Dude, the second I got Tinder Gold, it unlocked like 100% more matches
Yeah,
and more people
seriously.
to talk to.
Your
Dude.
Tinder Gold is horrible, bro. Yeah, for you.
And plus, the status of having the icon, the app color change from red to white and gold,
Damn.
it just lets you know. It just lets you know that you're paying for
Quality.
Yeah, anyway, quality. Yes, that's the word I'm using. Absolutely. My Snapchat's never been more on fire. Anyway, what are we getting into? Do we even do like proper?
I don't know what we're doing at this point. I'm actually baffled.
What are
all
the
for your
intros?
entertainment, guys?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Jordan.
Did we introduce Mandy yet?
I don't know. I'm waiting for her to go. I'm just keeping.
Mandy, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Mandy from Mandy Lee Plays, and I'm not just a pretty face. I'm I have opinions on games
No, you don't.
that are actually good. So
Damn straight.
I'm joking.
Hell yeah,
Mandy.
you let them know.
You let him know, Mandy.
yeah, so subscribe to my channel at Mandy Lee Plays.
I'm just a pretty face. I don't play games.
Jordan.
I'm bald.
Yeet. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the topics. Oh my gosh, let's get into the
Go ahead,
topics.
start it up.
All right, start it up. So, you guys want to start off like you want to do more on the Nintendo stuff, or you want to just go into the Game Award predictions?
Whatever works best for you, man.
All right, let's go talk about the Game Award predictions then. All right, so I know Mandy, I know you picked your Game Award nominees. We're not gonna go Game Award winners. We're not gonna go over everything, but we'll just go over some of the big ones, and some predictions for the show. So Jordan, I think you got some stuff to say on this, man. So Game of the Year. Well, what's your Game of the Year? And then from what they have here for us to pick, and then any predictions that you have for the show, like what's gonna happen?
Do you have? I don't have the link for the Game
I
Awards.
have the link. I can give you the games.
Yeah.
Okay, so for Game of the Year, it's Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Celeste, God of War, Spider-Man, Monster Hunter World, and Red Dead Redemption 2.
Okay, I've played a majority of those games, and obviously, I think I'm gonna do both. The think that's gonna win and what I want. So obviously, I think Red Dead is still gonna take it.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that God of War is the underdog that's gonna sweep Red Dead by like a little bit, if anything. Like there's like an upset, God of War beats Red Dead. Like that's the one thing that could happen. Still think Red Dead will win. My personal out of that game I put the most time into, had the most fun with, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I know it's Assassin's Creed game. I know there's stupid microtransactions in it that I've completely talked about before, how it's kind of stupid and all that stuff. But I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan, and this is the best Assassin's Creed has been yet. It was a great story. The graphics are insane. The combat is refined. The story is awesome. It has different changes you can do in it. I really liked Assassin's Creed this year, and I'm really happy with the direction that they're going in. I don't put that thing above my head. I know where they're going for the next few games from an insider that I know. I know where the next few games on next gen are going, and I'm very, very goddamn. I'm very, very excited for the future of the franchise. At least the next installment is probably one that we've all been waiting. It's either this one or the next one because they might swap out either or. But it is good stuff's happening. and I'm excited for the franchise. So I would say mine is Assassin's Creed this year, and it's good to say that because I have not said that since like the second game. All right, I have not said Assassin's Creed is the game of the year in forever. So it's good to say that. So
I want to play Assassin's Creed. I want to play it. I think I will play it at some point. Like people were asking, like I think it was on one of my live streams. I was like, "Yo, like what cool like classic games that can be remade?" And then somebody's like Zelda 2. I was like, "Okay, well if they remade Zelda 2, I would love it to be like Assassin's Creed." Honestly, you know, like if they remade Zelda 2, like remake it like not exactly. I mean, don't copy it to the T, but if you're gonna remake a Zelda 2, which that's an RPG with weirdo combat in there, you know what I'm saying? Like you hit high and then you hit low. I hate that game. But if they're gonna remake it, I don't want to like people say, oh well, just remake it and make it look better graphics with the same gameplay. I'm like, that wouldn't make any sense. Like that would be the dumbest thing you've ever seen. Like realistic Link going like this and hitting high and low and look dumb. So I'm like, they need to remake it as a full 3D action RPG. I said they should remake it, make it like an Assassin's Creed type of game. But anyway, okay, so Mandy, I know you picked your Game of the Year winner, but you want to go ahead and let us know your Game of the Year winner for this one? Let me make some predictions.
Monster Hunter World, because I didn't play Spider-Man. I'm not finished with God of War. I didn't play Assassin's Creed. I didn't play a majority of the game, so it came down to Monster Hunter World, which I think they deserve it. But I would have liked to seen a different game on the ballot instead of,
No. Do you think Celeste was like kind of like a throw up on there? Like they're just like, let's just name some like small game and throw it up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
because like I know Celeste is good. I haven't personally played it, but everyone I've talked to says it's a really fun game. But Game of the Year potential, like that. Yeah. I mean, like I don't know. Like
well, she can jump in this game. So I mean, she already has something up on Kratos. I mean, she can jump pretty high and pretty agile. So I mean,
there is jumping. Like, so yes, yeah.
People are saying that it's the story, which I guess, but it's just very hard.
I voted for Celeste right now.
Oh man,
for the underdogs.
Yeah, my game. I would have put, like I said, I would have put Torna. I would have put Xeno 2 if they was on there, but those aren't on there. They're not there. So I vote for whatever. Octopath is not here for my Game of the Year either. So I vote for Celeste.
It did go into other categories like music and art direction.
That's true, and I'll vote for it there too.
Which I was like hesitant because Octopath Traveler is pretty, but that's the promotional art. In game, it does look pretty, but I don't know.
You don't know. Tell us what you know. What do you know?
I picked it though. So.
Chupacabra says Team Celeste. Chupacabra wants Celeste to win. He voted for Celeste. What about what? Okay, we're gonna. The best ongoing game is a joke, so we're gonna skip that. That's a joke.
Is it Fortnite?
This best ongoing. Splatoon 2 not even being a nominee is ridiculous. Like, how is No Man's Sky on here? How is No Man's Sky a game that the developer literally ran away from the internet after it launched? He didn't. How is this game on here?
Literally, I think the only reason it's on there is because this year it finally became the closest version of the game that was promised years ago.
Though.
It is BS, and I don't think an ongoing game like this, like I think it's a stupid category in terms of not like these type of games because it's like you have one launch and of course stuff updates over time, but like I don't know that it's like. I'm uncomfortable with that category. It's like when the Oscars, they were like, we're gonna add the best popular film of the year to the Oscars, like as a thing. And then everyone said, no, that's stupid. And everyone said, take that off. And then they listened like, okay, yeah, whatever. It was basically a way to get like Marvel movies nominated to get an award. Right. But people like, I'd rather see like a movie like Black Panther. Like that's how they said they were going to get like Black Panther and Oscar. I'm like, I'd rather that movie just be up there with the other movies for being a great film, not just because it made a lot of money and was popular. That's the problem. Black Panther was a great film. I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm saying it's kind of like these are like bullcrap awards. It's like, let's give something to Fortnite. Let's nominate No Man's Sky. Let's just put a little title on this. Like, no, that's stupid. That's why I hate award shows for the most part. This is why I really despise a lot of award shows because they're just, let's just celebrate crap stuff half the time
No Man's Sky.
not really
That game.
celebrate.
That game came out in 2016, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell, man? Like we're like
It should have been like the best fixer-upper game.
Fixer.
Hey guys, we're gonna nominate the games that were really bad, but now they're slightly less bad. No Man's Sky. It's 2 years, and it's finally somewhat like what we promised.
Oh god.
Yeah, fixer-upper category.
This category is Garbo.
It's a category that only this generation could relate to.
Garbo. This is Garbo. You know what's gonna win this category? Look, listen. Like for this one, guys, it's Destiny 2, Fortnite. It's Destiny 2, Fortnite, No Man's Sky, Overwatch, and Rainbow Six Siege. I think Overwatch is gonna win. Overwatch is gonna win this category, or Fortnite. Ninja's gonna come out on stage and accept the award for Fortnite, or Overwatch is gonna win because it's Blizzard. So I mean, like, it's just
Fortnite is gonna win.
It's like those games. It's like how much money did Epic and Activision like and Blizzard like put together just to like get on like to get awards? Like it's so stupid, man.
It feels like.
I think they're really just nominating, and this is a big thing with like award shows. They really just kind of nominate people, or in this case, things, to get certain companies in the building in attendance. So like they're gonna throw a nomination towards Epic just to have them in the building. They're gonna throw a nomination, for like Overwatch to get Blizzard to come in. Like they're gonna do that so then they can promote the game awards or whatever on their own, saying, "Hey, we're up for an award," and that's how it spreads. And that's the true story of how it goes, even with celebrities. That's like you'll see like weird nominations for like celebrities in film, and it's like, oh, so they can get that person there, and that person can talk about it or whatever. Exactly. And that's just how it goes.
If it feels that way, it really does.
Yeah.
It really does feel that way because Splatoon 2 not being on here. That, like I said, that's a joke. Like that's an absolute. This whole category is a joke for like No Man's Sky. You can't run away from your game after launch. Like you can't run away then sit here and tell me best ongoing game when they literally ran away from their fans and hid and lied and hid. Like you can't.
It is the number one game
anything
in the nation right now, okay? No Man's Sky has made its comeback, and it deserves some recognition.
This is this is a joke.
Even though I popped it back in earlier this year to see how it really was, and it's
all the same games nominated for everything. It's just Spider-Man, God of War, and like Red Dead. Like it's just these are all the same. It's the same 3 games for every category.
It's because like the back end of this year, aside from like God of War, it's like the back end of this year was really. It's like with most years, but it was really like backloaded with a lot of high-end games,
every category is God of War, Marvel, Spider-Man,
I
Red Dead
know
Redemption
they could have
2.
put Splatoon or Xenoblade or something. There was a lot this year,
and that's fine. I'm okay. It's fine. God of War is good. Kratos can't jump, but God of War is still good. I mean, Marvel Spider-Man is good. Red Dead Redemption is good. Like they're all good. It's just like I don't know, man. I don't know.
They should add a category that's just best remasters or remakes.
Maybe they'll do that.
There was a lot of those this year, so.
If you look
at Spyro, Game of the Year, baby.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking down these categories, dude. This game awards is gonna be Garbo. We're gonna go to the best. See, look, I go the best adventure
as
game.
As opposed to what?
I'm just saying it's gonna be Garbo. I just think it's.
The show's. Are you saying the show's been good before?
It was funny last year.
I mean, there's moments.
I'm waiting for the reveals, dude. I'm waiting for.
I have nothing against Jeff Keighley. Like I know he's been kind of a dick in the past. Like I met him at E3 this year. He's actually a pretty nice, chill dude, and I have nothing against him. But that show is just literally it's not for fans like he tries to say. It's like it's for the gamers. It's for making money. First and foremost, he knows he's making money. That's why he does it. All right, and the shows are bad. They're bad shows. With most award shows are bad.
Are they bad, or are they just not as good as you'd like them to be?
No, it's awkward. No one knows what they're doing. They get weird presenters. They get weird performers. Okay, can we do one thing at award shows? Stop having musical guests. It slows down the show. No, it's I hate that. Even with the Oscars, like they come out and sing like every 10 awards.
Why are you
shut
doubting
up.
the musicians?
Get the awards.
You don't like music.
Show should not be 3 hours long. Get the awards out and go home. That's all I care about.
You are anti-music.
Me. I don't care about music. I didn't go to a concert though. That's the thing. I didn't sign up for a concert on television.
Bro,
I signed up.
You know who you sounded like, dude?
Let me see who wins.
Did you ever watch when Foghorn Leghorn that goose with the she was like it goes me like that? You kind of sounded like that mother goose dude on that. you were shocked, bro.
Listen, I'm just speaking from the heart, man. It's like I get it. The longer they extend it, the more ads they can get on it, the more money they can make. I don't hate the hustle. I hate the game. Okay. That's all I'm saying. Okay. You know,
Mandy, you got something to add to this?
I'm just waiting for like the announcements. That would be fun.
Yes, the announcements.
Because, gaming stuff, it's kind of awkward, yeah, so the announcements make it better. It's like they're just cringy.
No, you're right though. But yo, VCIPC has a funny comment. He goes, "Players," he said, "LMAO. The Game Awards is bad because they keep nominating the same damn 12 games."
They do.
Spider-Man, and you get a Spider-Man, you get a Spider-Man, you get a Red Dead, you get a Red Dead, you get a God of War, you get a God of War.
If you lose one, you're probably gonna win one. So.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna go to an actual interesting category, even though there's a game missing. Stupid Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. Why the hell is this game on here? Anyway, best role-playing game.
For the PC players?
Yeah, for those PC douches. Like, come on, dude. How is Xenoblade or Torna not on? Like, this is preposterous.
This
is preposterous that Torna's not on here. I want to
Can they count it even though it's a DLC?
It's a full standalone game. What's it called? One like game of the year, 1 year, or
it's an expansion.
Blood and Wine. No, it's a
standalone expansion, but it's not its own.
It's not it's its own game. You don't need to play Xenoblade 2 to enjoy Torna.
You will be confused,
right? But it's still Xenoblade 2, Torna, whatever.
You'll be fine.
You'll be like, what the heck?
It's like playing...
You'd be fine, but how is it technically classified? That's where you have to look at where
it's classified as its own complete game. That's independent of Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
It's a good expansion.
It's an expansion. It's a standalone expansion.
What does that even mean? A standalone expansion? It's its own game.
It's part of Xenoblade 2, but it's packaged that you don't have to play Xenoblade 2. Like it's part of it, but it's not it. Yeah, exactly. So it's an expansion.
Okay, so then how come Blood and Wine, the expansion for Witcher, got nominated for crap and won stuff at the Game Awards? So
did
why
it come
is
out
that
the same
eligible?
year as Witcher?
What?
Did it come out the same year as that game did?
It doesn't matter when it came. I don't remember when it came out.
Because technically Xenoblade is a last year game.
But technically for the Game Awards, the cutoff date,
technically they ain't looking back in December. They're barely looking back at the beginning of the year with God of War.
Torna came out in September.
Yeah, but it's still part of the last game, which is December. But
December games are eligible.
Listen, you don't have to keep defending Torna. We all know it doesn't
It's
deserve
a
to be
good
awarded.
game. It's so good that it's not on this thing, so...
Torna deserves it.
I love giving you crap about it.
Give me crap. It's good entertainment.
Nothing about Torna.
Let's go over these damn nominees, you panelists.
You're torn this family apart.
Dude, look, Torna's better than all these games here. Anyway, let's see. Dragon Quest Echoes, Dragon Quest 11 Echoes of an Elusive Age, Monster Hunter World, Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom, Octopath Traveler, and Pillars of, I don't know why this game is on here, Eternity 2 Deadfire. So, Mandy.
All those games kind of don't interest me to vote for it at all.
Well, then let's start with Mandy then, Jordan. Mandy, your pick out of all this?
That was for RPG, right?
Yes, RPG of the year.
Octopath Traveler.
Even though Monster Hunter more.
I do, but it's not like I don't know. Monster Hunter is not really a RPG sort of say to me, but it was close between Dragon Quest 11 because that's a really good game and Ni no Kuni 2 because that's also a really good game, and they're all JRPGs, so. I had to go with Octopath, though.
The thing about I don't know why Ni no Kuni 2 and Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. I don't know why these two games are on here. I don't know why Ni no Kuni fans don't even... I mean, Ni no Kuni fans like the game, but they all say Ni no Kuni 1 is superior. Yeah. From what I've played with Ni no Kuni 1 and what I played with Ni no Kuni 2, Ni no Kuni 1 is better than Ni no Kuni 2. I don't know why Ni no Kuni Ni no Kuni 2. I guess you can say the same thing about Xenoblade. Some people think that Xenoblade 1 is better than Xenoblade 2.
Oh no.
Okay, so I get that. But I don't know. I don't know why Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire is on here. Like, nobody even bought. I mean, there's no one about sales, but people didn't really care for the game. It's not like it reviewed super high. Like, what is this game doing on here? What are these? I'm being really whiny for you guys' entertainment, you know. But I don't know. I voted for Octopath because I think Octopath is the best game on here. But I mean, that's just me.
This year, so it's like
Octopath's probably gonna win out of that list, strictly off popularity and people probably not knowing the other ones, I guess.
Monster
but
Hunter's
it's not really
See, here's the
good.
thing. I think Monster Hunter, out of all those games, Monster Hunter is the only one I've played this year. Didn't finish, but I enjoy what I played of it. I just didn't keep my attention. I just think because of the hype of Octopath when it came out and the longevity it had for the few months after, and just how like on a pedestal it's held up right now, I think it's gonna win just to give Nintendo a win. I really do.
Well, they have music and they have other things where Nintendo can get a win.
They did have a good music score. So
Octopath's music score is amazing, but
it's beautiful.
no Xeno.
No, I know it hurts.
Guys,
me
this
too.
show sucks. No,
No,
Xenoblade.
No Torna.
Not
Dude.
even one Torna. Not even one.
Dude. Okay, but no, you can't sit here and tell me and listen to Xenoblade 2 soundtrack and tell me this isn't the most godlike soundtrack out there for music in this past year. This is Chrono Trigger. This is the Chrono Trigger composer. This is Yasunori Mitsuda. This is legendary.
Octopath Traveler is actually
I don't know.
a little bit better than Xenoblade.
Y'all crazy. If you,
I've heard
Octopath
some good
Traveler better than
soundtracks.
Xenoblade? What? Okay.
Yeah, it had more variety.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I'll tell you this right now. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is the best soundtrack I've heard this year.
What? Assassin's Creed Odyssey?
Yeah, because I like it
All
when
that
you go to the
music sounds
menus.
the same.
No,
It
when you
sounds
go to
like
the
God of
menus,
War.
you get like
It sounds like
No,
Castlevania
listen.
Lords of Shadow. All that music,
No.
all Western music sounds the same from those
No,
games.
you get
I'm
like
sorry.
that, like the epic, with like like the instruments, and then you get the
yeah.
in the pause menu. I love it, dude. It gets me so intense for the battles. Honestly,
All that
I
music,
mean,
Western music, they all use the same dude. The same
What?
dude
What do you want?
composes every major Western game.
Torna stuff where it's like like some like it's techno fusion metal action
Western
battle.
music's garbo. Western music's it's garbage. It's flat out. I can't get it. I can't get
Listen,
jiggy.
we all
I can't
know-
get
we all
jiggy
know
with the
the
Western
best-
music. I can't get jiggy with this.
Hey,
I cannot
honestly,
get jiggy with
best
this.
soundtrack. Best soundtrack this year, it's a double one right here, is Spyro. Hear me out. Not only do we get all of Copeland's scores coming back in a new sounding light that are all fantastic, so right off the bat, nothing's touching Copeland's score for that game. And then two, the reignited music, the new versions of everything are pretty good as well. So you try to tell me anything's better than that. I mean, you can have your opinion. You're just going to be wrong, and you can live a life in denial. That's cool. So.
Okay.
All right, just got to say that. What's the next
Torna
question?
has better music, but okay. I got you.
I mean, turn a new page. Let's get to the next question. All right.
Torna every page. Okay, so we're gonna get into where Nintendo will probably get a win. Well, pretty much for the most part. Best family game. Mario Tennis Aces, Nintendo Labo. Overcooked,
That's weird. No.
Overcooked 2, Starlink Battle for Atlas, and Super Mario Party. So I'm thinking Super Mario Party is gonna win, but
Oh, really?
I'm thinking
Dang.
it's gonna
I
win.
mean, honestly, over the other choices,
I'm
yeah.
thinking Super Mario Party is gonna win.
But God, dude, they just loaded that with like anything that said Nintendo. They're like, Mario, Tennis, Labo, throw it out. These nominations, dude. If Labo wins,
Labo's not
I'm gonna
family
vote for.
I
I'm
have
gonna
no
vote for
faith in
Labo
video
right
games.
now. I'm gonna vote for Labo right now.
I have no faith in video games if Cardboard is the best family game this year.
It's not card. It's a software. It's interactive.
No,
cardboard.
it's not. It really isn't.
It's interactive.
It really.
cardboard.
I've seen it in person. I've tested it.
game
It's
actually is
lame.
fun.
It's a joke, and not even 5-year-olds have fun with it.
The fun part is building it, and then that's it.
No, that's the worst part. It takes
No.
so long. It's boring. I'd rather
actual
go
game-
and
You can
start
tell
a
this
job
man
working
Jordan
on a
Friends did
farm.
not go to the Boy Scouts or not. This man out here looking for
I am
everything
no Boy Scout.
to be like the
sir.
damn Jetsons. You press a freaking capsule pill or a capsule core.
Yes.
Dragon Ball Z and Jetsons. You
We're
just
in
throw
the
it and it
future.
just builds itself.
We're in the future. That's how things should be. I'm tired
if
of
you
building
got
things myself.
stranded
If I want to
in the-
build, I got Legos. Okay, that's how I look at things. If I want to build, I'll go buy some Legos.
Screw
They're
Legos,
easy to
man.
understand.
Those
I don't
directions are
need-
confusing on Legos. I don't
No,
like
they're
Legos.
not. Have you seen the directions on Labo? It's like, all right, twist this here.
Yeah,
cut
that's
this,
confusing too. That's why I wait for somebody else to build
More
it, then I can go
confusing.
play.
It's more confusing.
They're both.
Yeah, people
confusing.
say I do sound like RGT. He's right. He is 100% right. Labo is dumb and it's
RGT has
annoying.
the best video on Labo ever created.
He gives up. It's great. I feel the same. You know, I gave up so much ahead of time. I didn't even buy it. I just gave up before I even saw. Like, oh, it's cardboard. See ya later. I'm not gonna pay $80 for a bunch of cardboard in a game that makes me go play like a robot. Oh, now I can use it in Mario Kart.
Yeah,
Look at
man.
me. I'm playing Mario Kart with cardboard. Mario Kart board. Wow,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
The building part is actually kind of fun,
No,
but
it's
it's
fun.
not family friendly when you have a 3-year-old gonna bust it.
No, because I'll be in the living room with my son and he won't know what to do. And I'm like, I don't know what the F to do. And I'll be start cursing and freaking out. My wife comes in. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. I'm cursing in front of the kid. And he's going to learn all these traits.
None of
from
this
me.
is true, by the way, guys.
This is all factual. This split up my marriage.
This
all
is
right.
Jordan had a
this split
dream
up
last
my
night, and he's reenacting his dream on the podcast.
This is how I have to explain to my children why mommy and daddy don't get along anymore.
Oh man.
Oh.
Okay.
Best
sucks.
multiplayer game, Jordan Fringe. Call of Duty Black Ops.
Oh,
4.
best.
I hate multiplayer.
Destiny 2 Forsaken. Why does this
Dude, they are just throwing
Bro, I'm
nominations
about
to
ready to
Activision right now.
Where is Keely at? I am about ready to crunch a bag of Doritos in his face. Why does this game keep showing up? Why is this Destiny for? Why does this game? You suck, Jeff Keely. Nacho eating Doritos. If I see Destiny one more time in a topic that I talk about, I'm ending the podcast and I'm finding Jeff Keely and I'm crunching of the biggest bag of Doritos I can find right in front of him.
Well, I always call it Destiny Foreskin for some reason. It's Forsaken. So, but I just automatically say Foreskin.
Destiny Foreskin then. Destiny 2 Foreskin. Fortnite. Monster Hunter World. And Sea of Thieves. Those are the...
Monster Hunter World.
Why
There's
the
no
heck is
microtransactions.
That is the
No
worst. Wait.
Transactions.
So let me get this straight.
Sea of Thieves, I
Call of
laugh.
Duty. Then we got Destiny, Fortnite, Monster Hunter World, and what else?
Sea of Thieves.
Wow, okay,
I
so
laughed so
literally, crap, pretty decent crap. I wonder what I have to vote for here, just out of saving face of anything.
When did Fortnite launch?
Fortnite was 2017.
Why the hell is it on
Fortnite's
the...
been it forever. Like, I feel like
This is great. I like this. I love
It's
this.
the best ongoing game. But why is Fortnite... Are they so desperate for Ninja to be there? Are they this... They say, hey, we're just going to go ahead and put a 2017 game that was completely eligible for 2017. Or was it not? When did Fortnite launch in 2017? Does anybody know?
August, September, I think.
So it was eligible for everything last year.
Yeah.
I mean, it
100%.
launched on like every console, a
Well,
phone.
not Switch, but it didn't
Well,
launch on
now
phone.
it
Like
is.
the phone and the...
What if that's their loophole? They're nominating specifically on the Switch.
That's not the loophole. Oh no, I know what you're trying to say, Mandy. Like it launched on everything now at this point, but back when it first launched, it was only on PC.
It was on PC, PlayStation, and
It was
Xbox.
contained. Yeah.
I don't know when the mobile came out. Mobile may have been earlier this year.
Is just the mobile came out this year. Fortnite
Okay,
mobile. I
so
think
then it
came
was
out
just
earlier this year.
then it was just consoles and PC last year.
This is ridiculous. Like I don't. I'm gonna watch the show, and like I said, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna watch the show. I'm gonna have fun because of the premieres, like Mandy said. Like but these nominees, this game is a 2017 game. Like, they are really desperate for Fortnite, for Ninja and Fortnite fame. Like, they're really desperate for that. I mean, I can't think of it of any other way outside of catering. This is the most ridiculous pandering I've ever seen to Bungie.
Well, yeah.
like,
Ninja's like the Twitch Playboy.
What?
not
So
Playboy.
you know what? Now I am on your side. If Fortnite and Destiny 2 could still getting all these nominations, where's the Torna nomination? Gosh darn it! I'm on the Torna team
Destiny
now.
Forsaken, that is an expansion.
That's an expansion. You're right. That qualifies into me being angry. Urgh, I'm angry. Fix it, Keely. Put Torna on the list. Get Torna on there. Fix your mistakes. The sins of your past will catch up to you, sir.
Oh, is Forsaken? Is that even like a?
It's just an
physical
expansion.
copy. Is there a physical copy? Can you go buy
There's
that
a
from the
physical copy, but it's the game and then the expansion. Like you can't just buy Forsaken by itself to install. Like
See,
it comes with the full game.
Check this out with Torna. Torna, you can buy an actual freaking cartridge with just Torna on it.
Yeah, you could buy just Torna.
Yes.
I
Keely.
would suggest getting Xenoblades 2 because you won't understand anything.
You don't have to understand. Mithra's in the game.
Yeah, but
Mithra's in it.
you can't like
Who's
it doesn't
that?
impact you the same.
No, it's the Mithra's in the game. Don't worry.
I can't say anything
Yeah.
because spoilers, but
Mithra's in the game.
Yeah, spoilers. Mithra's in the game. How much? $40 right now. Is it
Yeah,
40?
40.
I don't know. I don't just.
Yeah, it's standalone's
$40.
Standalone's $40. If you already have
Standalone,
Xeno
40
2,
bucks.
it's 30. If you already have Xeno 2, it's 30.
$30. You got it.
Yeah. All right, so let's move on to the next thing here before I burst the blood vessel. I'm not going over best student game. Not going over that. Not going over that. Not going over best esports game. Pandering.
there's a
garbage.
bunch of esports stuff.
Pandering garbage. Not going over best esports team.
Honestly, I think it's probably gonna go to FIFA. That game sold like crazy.
Not going over best. I'm not going over all this stuff sucks.
Yeah.
I
all
voted
this-
everything.
All
Not
this stuff
even-
sucks. We all know Ninja's gonna win creator of the year. It's all gonna. We all know it's
Who's
gonna
like?
be Ninja.
Who's up? Who's up with it?
Ninja. I don't like that.
Dr. Lupo, Myth, Ninja, Pokimane.
Ooh,
think
okay.
Pokemon-
Pokimane has the second highest chance of winning, but Ninja's most likely gonna take it.
Wiley
But
Red.
I think
Pokemon
Ninja
is
will.
Ninja's gonna
hustling.
win this by a landslide.
I do agree. I would vote for Pokimane. I like Pokimane.
Ninja's
she's
gonna win this by-
cool.
Ninja's gonna win
But,
this
you
by a
know.
landslide. Ninja's gonna win this by a landslide. It's gonna be Ninja. It's gonna be by a landslide. It's not even gonna be
Yeah,
close. The
but
dude's
don't,
on the
hey, but
cover-
don't doubt. But don't. He's had some issues recently, so don't doubt Pokimane. She has a
Bro,
lot of stands
He
that will
was
literally
on the
do
cover
anything for
of
her.
ESPN. Like that's
But Pokimane's fans are like,
Pokimane's
they will
fans
like,
revolted
yes,
against her
queen.
when she didn't wear makeup one day. Okay, so
Yeah.
I mean, like, let's
But
just
if he
be
puts
real
on
here.
makeup one day and appeases them and says, "Guys, look, I put the makeup. Go hit the vote," and they'll be like, "Oh, Queen," and then they'll hit it. Ninja half the time it's just people,
Ninja was on the
fans
cover of
troll him.
ESPN. We're gonna get to the donations in just a bit. Thank you for the
That's
donations,
just-
guys.
I don't
Ninja
like
was on the
Ninja.
cover of ESPN. Think about that. He's not an athlete, okay? And he's on the cover of ESPN.
Yes,
He's
he
not an
is
athlete.
definitely the
I think
biggest.
esports is a sport, but I don't think Ninja is fit for that title. He is, in my opinion, doesn't have the best personality.
No, he just sits there and he's really good at Fortnite, which is good.
Yeah,
That's what he
but
does. He just,
that's all
his
he does.
personality is horrible. But I'm
A
just saying, like,
good
he's
streamer
really
has
good at Fortnite.
personality, plays the game,
He's still
and
gonna win.
interacts at the
That's
same
the
time.
sad way.
He's
He's
going
still
to
gonna
destroy.
win.
He's
He's
going to
like,
destroy
oh,
everybody on this list. He's going.
He's
to
like, oh, you know, I have a
Mitt might be
wife.
close third, but
All you girls need to not be on my stream. That's
Well,
I don't know who the other person
That's
was.
how he is.
Lumpy? Who's Lumpy? What was the other one you said?
Dr. Lupo.
Oh, I think it's Dr. Lumpy. Yeah, Dr. Lu. I have no disrespect to that. I
They
have
should
no
put
idea.
some
who that-
short descriptions by these people's names so we can see some of their accomplishments or something like that. Otherwise, like, it's going to be
They
tough.
just assume that we
Yeah,
all
they
know.
just
who
assume you know, but they should at least put something in there so we can tell, okay, well, yeah, this is what Ninja's done, or this is what whatever, this is what Pokemon's done, or whatever the case is. Either way, Ninja was on the cover of ESPN, the magazine. Ninja is in a worldwide broadcast Samsung commercial for
Why
yeah.
are you not on the list, OJ?
Because I'm never mind.
Whoa, what are you gonna say about the Game Awards? What? No, you can't imply that in 2018.
No, I'm not gonna apply. I thought we were just talking off the air for a
Yikes.
second, dude.
Yikes! Oops.
Well,
Did an
no,
oops.
Myth's a light skinned brother over here, right? Isn't he? Myth's a light skinned brother.
Damn.
over here. All right,
Moving
well,
on.
let's go ahead and let's move on to. I don't think is there any other topics. I think we're good on topics, guys. I think we're good on topics. Let's go ahead and let's move on from this crappy Game Awards. Let's talk a little bit more about this whole Nintendo thing. I know we talked about it a little bit, but Jordan Fringe, Nintendo. Oh, hold on. Let me get these donations first. So, shout outs to
Okay, go
K19,
ahead.
your boy Fringe fam.
Hey, what
K19,
up?
K19, you should have let me know you wanted to be on the podcast today, dude. I could have totally got you on if you wanted to be. Next week. But go buy Red Wig, by the way, K19.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see
I'll
here.
K19. I'll message you.
Let's see. $5 from K19 says we still have the BAFTA Game Awards. Cross fingers for Xenoblade for Game of the Years. And at least this past year's Game Awards aren't as bad as Spike TV Days. The Spike TV Days were horrible. So,
No.
yeah, those were Samuel L. Jackson, dude. Like those were horrible, horrible. Anyway, thank you for the $5, homie. Also, Andre Wine with the $3.98. That's a very precise amount. Says Jordan, here's $3.98 to go pick up some salt from Walmart. LOL. Great stream.
Got enough of it already, baby.
Saltapotamus. Got that saltiness. All right,
salt.
so we're gonna move on to some Nintendo stuff. So Nintendo has said you're done. You're done to their Nintendo Creators Program, which is ending officially this December. The Nintendo Creators Program, for those who don't know, it's this pretty horrible program where you'd sign up for it. Nintendo takes 30% of the revenue, all these different rules, blah, blah, blah. It just wasn't good. There was all sorts of rules and regulations of what you can do. They took away live streaming from there. It was just, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. I signed up for it, but I never used it. I never actually opted to use it. I just said, you know what, I'll just use content that's just not copyrighted from Nintendo, or they just don't care. So that's what I decided to do. But anyway, they're blowing up that old creators program and they're starting a more normal program, which is no program for anybody. And to where you can use their video games, you can let's play as long. The basic rule is this: you can use their video games, you can play Mario, you can do whatever you need to do, but you've got to have your own creative input over it. So it's got to be commentary like a traditional Let's Play. It's got to be something like where you edit it to a certain way. I mean, like you can't just sit there, rip trailers, put them up there, and claim money. I mean, you can, but it'll get claimed. You can't just sit there and take Super Mario Odyssey, play the whole game, no commentary or anything, and do that. You can't do pirated software and all that and push that. They're gonna go after that. They're gonna take that down. They're gonna go after that like they usually go after. But the content that you guys are used to from us, normal content creators, people that aren't trying to, abuse the system, all that's gonna be good from now on. Like all that's gonna be good. So like for example, like you can take a trailer for Fire Emblem. Nintendo copyright claims the Fire Emblem Three Houses trailer, right? And I can finally use that trailer and use the gameplay in my videos. I've never been able to do that unless it's only 2 seconds or so. Like it has to be a very small amount. So now I can use the full thing and be like, hey, here's like Fire Emblem Three Houses. This is why I'm excited. Here's the battle thing. Like here's like the battle system and blah, blah, blah. So now you can actually create content without the, restrictions that you've had before, which Nintendo, they said still shots and also videos. Still shots have always been okay though. So, I mean, I guess maybe in some
That was Zelda.
Yeah, maybe with Zelda.
That was weird.
That was weird. But Zelda has footage that you can use that isn't claimed. Like Zelda has a lot, but like I said, just some of it is, some of it isn't. But yeah, I guess some still shots, I think it's from cutscenes, might have been claimed or not, or spoiler, whatever the case is. But I would always just use like me running through the beginning of the the field and just slashing cement. I'd always just use that, the same stuff. Yeah, just something generic. But anyway, you're going to be able to use more stuff now. You're going to be able to do everything as long as you edit it and you put your commentary. So this affects all of us, obviously. More me and Mandy, I guess, than more Jordan. I don't know.
Well, I could talk about something about myself later on that'll involve that. But go ahead, Mandy. I'll save that for the end of the show. But go ahead.
Okay, so it doesn't really affect me because I'm not in the YouTube Creators Program as of yet. So if you want to help me, go over to my channel, Mandy Lee Plays, and please subscribe and actually watch my content. That will help a lot. But yeah, I do Nintendo videos, so it's good for a smaller Nintendo creators. And I just recently posted a video of just gameplay of Pokemon Let's Go, and I did commentary. It's been good ever since, so.
Boom.
Shameless
Right
plugging
there.
it in there.
Shameless plug-in in there. Yeah, please go check out her channel. Go support the homie. You love her on the podcast. You're gonna love her by himself. You don't have two knuckleheads talking over her and cracking Tinder jokes the whole time. Yeah, this is great. And this is gonna like all your favorite Nintendo channels on here that are too scared to stream on YouTube without their streams getting taken down or copyrighted, that have to move to Twitch and all that. Yeah. They're free to stream on here now. They're gonna be able to show more gameplay in their actual videos. I know like Wood from Beat 'em Ups is very happy. I've had many discussions with him where he's like not able to use more than like 7 seconds of footage at a time of certain things. So this is very good on his part. So like this is a big win that really came out of nowhere. Like I literally got an email of Nintendo and it's just like, yeah, you know, you're good. Things are changing. Have fun. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. Good job, Nintendo. You get gold star for today. Let's hope that 2019 is your best year yet with the Switch and what you do with it, because you're ending it definitely on a high note. You got Pokemon coming out, doing great. You had this news just dropped. You got Smash next week. You're ending it on a really high note. So good job, Nintendo. You're doing good things out there.
Kind of make me nervous of what are they gonna fuck up?
Whoa,
what are they gonna freak up?
Sorry,
the children are watching, Mandy.
Whoa,
sorry.
Jesus.
Listen,
Let's get into a donation while Mandy goes. Sit in timeout, Mandy, while I get this donation read off. Tether Gaming with a $5 donation. It says Torna is the best RPG of 2018. Also, in case y'all don't know, Smash is out in 7 days. Let's go. All right, Mandy, you good?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Continue. No, you're okay. It was an accident. Go ahead.
Oh, well, that's all I wanted to say.
Oh.
But generally, it's good for everybody, not just, people who kiss up to Nintendo. It's good for, the people who just want to review their stuff. Because a lot of reviewers generally... Why are you laughing?
No,
You're making me nervous.
No, just continue going. I'm not, somebody said something on Twitter. I was gonna think about a joke to kind of to troll this person, but no, go ahead, continue. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at me thinking of a stupid joke.
Okay, well, now regular reviewers of every platform could review Nintendo games, so that's good for me. It's good for everybody.
Okay.
It's good for the system.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry for that ad that was playing there, guys. I had another looking up different tabs here and like an ad was playing, so sorry about that. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. I see people, the same suspects, the same suspects that are that are trying to spin this, that are trying to spin this as see, we're the ones who, did all this. Look, listen. Furukawa, everybody's been complaining about this for a long time, all right? People have been complaining about this since 2014, 2015. People have been complaining about this. Furukawa got in, and I think here's the real reason why Nintendo changed this. Nintendo don't need our money anymore like that. Before with the Wii U failing, 3DS doing good, but Wii U not making as much money as they want, that's the reason why. That was the problem. That was the problem beforehand. Now Nintendo has the Super Nintendo Classic. They've got the NES Classic. They're making all this money. Oh, okay, we don't need their money anymore because they were probably making some pretty good money off that ad revenue. I don't know. I would think that they're making something.
I don't know. Dude, creators are getting paid out like $1. So I don't know how much money they were making and handing out, but my friends were making like $1. My friend has a check from them that says 1 penny. Yeah, okay,
me too. So, I got that 1 penny check, dude.
What money were they making?
Okay,
unless they're making like hundreds of dollars and you can have $1.
I'm trolling here, but a pretty bad troll. But no, I see what people are saying though. I think that everybody has been complaining about this. I was complaining about it. I remember I made a video, multiple times I've made videos like, hey man, this is not good. I remember Angry Joe got all mad and was complaining, and I said, hey, I support him with this one. So yeah, man. I think it's good for everybody. For me, it really, really, really helps my channel. And in terms of the diversity of the content, people are asking, oh, well, are we not going to see the same B-roll footage over and over? And I'm like, yes. Down at this point, I can use different parts of promotional material. That's actually even in there. You can use promotional material, from anything at this point. So now I can use various different promotional material. I can use all their games. So if I'm talking about Super Mario Odyssey, I can actually put the gameplay footage of Super Mario Odyssey in there. Like, wow,
I know. They just released the YouTube app. Now they're like, YouTube people go free. What? Do your thing.
Yeah. You telling me Nintendo's killing it right now?
They're becoming Microsoft in a way. Well, in
I mean, no one
business
wants.
practice.
I mean, the only thing you want to become like Microsoft is extremely wealthy. That's all I'll say about Microsoft right now.
But they're becoming chill. I like that. But the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, where's the catch?
Well, right now there isn't a catch until there needs
So
to be
let's
one. So
celebrate before.
I think
let's take this-
I think the catch is that we don't have enough likes, despite almost 200 people watching this show. 54
What is
likes.
this is
I talked
disgusting.
the most out of any other show. So
100 likes right now. I want to see it in the next 5 minutes. You need to get 46 likes right now. All right. This is disappointing. I'm extremely upset. And you know what? I don't even know if I want to do this podcast anymore at this point.
Well, we're gonna be
But
done
we
with
will.
it. We're gonna be done in a bit. We just got a
we
couple
will.
more topics. We got a couple.
We gotta
more.
we gotta make sure Popeye's still open.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. I really want Popeyes tonight. I'll be honest. I don't eat like fast food a lot.
Dude,
I barely eat fast
this
food. At all.
podcast's over. I might rush over there now.
I'm gonna try to make sure we get out of here in a good. We're not gonna be here for like 2 hours, so we're gonna get out of here.
I will make sure we're here for 3.
No, you won't, because then Popeyes will be closed at my place. No,
If I can't get it, you can't get it.
No, I want my damn Popeyes tonight, man. All right, I really want that Popeyes tonight. I saw a commercial and I literally drooled like from the side of my house.
Oh man, see that's why I don't watch TV.
Well, no, I don't watch TV either. No, it wasn't a commercial. I got a freaking coupon in the mail. I got a coupon in the mail with the pictures and everything, and I was like, And I was like, I really want the Popeyes.
Dang it.
Ugh. So yeah, they had some good coupons too, and they never expire their coupons.
Ooh.
they don't.
Well, no, they
Welcome to the Popeyes podcast, everyone.
Well, no, they do expire, but like most Popeyes, they'll just take the coupons anyway.
Okay. You have
a
to
lot of those coupon experts, like at most places, they'll take expired coupons because it's fake just to get you in the door sooner.
Exactly.
So like literally, like you say Red Robin, like I had a coupon that was like 2 years old, like, oh, we'll still take it. Like it doesn't matter. They just want to get you in there.
Yeah.
Like
the deals aren't that great anyway. You know, it's like for a lot of those places, it's like. It's barely any saved on there, and like you don't know what was the regular price. They don't even put the regular price. It's just
you know, it's
this bucket of chicken for this. It's like, well, what was the price beforehand? I don't know. You know.
My favorite coupon is this Burger King coupon because like right now I can go to Burger King and get 10 nuggets and a large fry for $3 in total. Right, it's $1.50 for the nuggets, $1.50 for the fries. Right, and it equals $3. There's a coupon I get from Burger King like every month that comes in, and it says for $3. It's like it's a coupon. It's like a savings, like $3, 10 nuggets, large fry. And I'm like, there's no savings. that is the cost. It is $3. Like, what you trying to play on me, Burger King?
What's your favorite place to eat, real quick, Mandy? Since we're talking about food, and then we'll move on to the next topic.
I like seafood. Like my favorite place to eat, or my cheap favorite place to eat.
I like filet mignon over there at the, you know what I'm saying? No, I guess your cheap favorite place to eat.
Pollo Tropical. It's here in Florida. They sell like Hispanic food. I like to get the rice and chicken bowl.
Sounds good. Yeah, I like chicken bowls. I like chicken bowls with rice and veggies and chicken. That's like my favorite. All right, well, let's go ahead and move on to the next topic here. We've got, we're going to kind of blend all these in because this is kind of like the week of shame for some of these companies. So the PlayStation Classic, we heard 50 hertz versions of games, about half the library, right, Jordan? About half? 50 hertz. And then also, we also heard with EA, Battlefield 5 discounted to $29.99. And it just launched.
I'm going back to Best Buy for my copy to get my partial refund.
So $29.99 at Target, and so many other places dropped the price. And then Bethesda, I don't know what's going on at Bethesda. I think everybody came to work drunk for the last half of the year. Or, I'm not sure. But then Bethesda, Fallout 76 having a horrible launch, game tanking on Metacritic, people saying it's incomplete, complaining, blah, 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 whatever the case is. People going crazy at GameStops because they can't get a refund. Bethesda making sure people don't get refunds because the game isn't very good.
Oh, my God.
On Steam, even though like you're supposed to be able to get refunds on Steam. Well, Bethesda says no. And then also, they had a collector's edition that they didn't tell us till, I think, until it launched. Like the collector's
They
edition,
didn't say anything.
they said
They
nothing.
didn't say
They knew
anything,
good and
man.
well that the bag you're supposed to get, like, was it canvas? A canvas bag, which
It's
is
a canvas bag.
much higher quality because this thing's $200. But then it's shipped with a nylon bag, and you guys know how nylon is flimsy. It's like cheap. It's for, like, the kids' toys. They use nylon. Whereas canvas, that's the higher quality material. And they did the bait and switch. They never told anybody. And then here's the worst part. One of the people that was working for them, basically somebody reached out to them, and they essentially said, "Sorry about that. Bethesda's not doing anything about."
You should be happy with our best collector's edition yet.
Yeah. We're happy. This is our best collector's edition yet. So the guy that responded to first said, "This is our best collector's edition yet." Blah blah blah. But then he also said, the guy that was the rep that was working when somebody said, "Hey, like, this bag isn't what you guys said." He said Bethesda isn't planning on doing anything about it. So, like, oh well.
I hate that comment. Like, we're really happy with what we think is our best collector's edition. Yeah, I'm like, oh man, I want to curse, but listen, Bethesda, it's not like everything you cheaped out on. Like, the helmet is cool, but it is like really cheap material plastic. Okay, it's not even worth the price that you're asking for. Nothing in there is a poster, some little plastic figurines, and a damn nylon bag. All right, for $200. The Pip-Boy is way better from last time. The Fallout 3 lunchbox with a bobblehead and art book is way better than this collector's edition. The helmet's cool. It's big. The voice changer sucks. The light's kind of dumb. The way you put on the helmet, very uncomfortable, and it's cheap plastic. Don't even give me that stuff. Like, I like it as a Fallout fan. Like, it's cool to have this stuff, but don't for 1 second sit there and think that this is it, because this ain't it, Bethesda. This is the worst. Bethesda, you have literally. I'm really glad I didn't make the video I was going to make on Bethesda, and I decided to take a break, but I'll get into that later. Because I had so much to say. Because I've loved Bethesda for years. I have friends that work at Bethesda, and I'm so proud with a lot of their games. There's been glitches and messes and other stuff in games, but I was really looking forward to this. And what they did with Fallout 76 is literally the biggest FU cash grab to anyone who has ever supported them in the past. Like, I could understand if this was a concept game or it wasn't fully like done, but it was pretty much all the way there. Something with like Elder Scrolls Online when that first launched, and then by the time it was a year old, it was like a perfected version of it. But this isn't even close to past alpha. They had a beta for this, but this game isn't even done with alpha. It is trash. I refuse to put it in my console. I refuse to give it any love or attention until this game needs to be what it is. This has been the biggest insult to anyone who has ever cared about a Fallout game, who has ever paid money to Bethesda for their quality work in the past and crafting these big, gigantic worlds. This is literally the worst I've ever seen it. And then on top of that, how they've acted on every occasion, how smug. They're not worried about this lawsuit that's building up. They're not worried like, okay, we see that a lot of people are complaining about the nylon bags. Fine. We're gonna give you 500 atoms if you prove you bought the collector's edition.
Can I read off their statement? Can I read off their statement real quick, because I wanted to read off that statement from them. So
sure, read off that statement, and then I want to say what the 500 atoms is.
Okay. So basically, because of all the backlash that Jordan is so eloquently presenting, they said, "We understand and respect that there's disappointment with the bag in the Power Armor Edition. We are sorry. Please contact Bethesda's support to provide proof of your CE purchase. They will assist in granting your account 500 atoms."
$500.
Now 500 atoms is $5. $5. It is $5 in-game dollars. Oh, by the way, there is a ridiculous amount of microtransactions in this game right now. You could pay for crap in a game that's crap. That's not even done yet. So just saying, this is worse than early access. This is not, the game's not even done. Like, the game is just, it just started. Like, they just started making it in summer when they announced it. You know, like, they're like, let's do a live stream to say that it's coming out. And that's when they started production on it, basically. This game is so far from anything, man. Like, this is,
it should have been like a free to play kind of,
free to play would have been a lot better.
Like, it's like, what is happening now? I'm scared. What's the future of anything they do? What's going to happen with Elder Scrolls now? What's going to happen with a real Fallout 5? What's going to be Starfield? I don't know. I'm nervous now.
Apparently those are all on the same game engine. apparently.
which is 100% dumb, and that's a whole nother side rant with how they're pretending that their S don't stink because their game engine's the best ever, even though it can't hold, and work on today's engines. That's why Fallout 76 is trash. But yeah, don't buy it.
Mandy, do you have anything to
In
say?
fact,
on
I might
this?
just break my disc. I might just break my disc right now.
No, don't do that.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go grab my disc. I'm gonna break it.
No.
Don't tempt me.
Mandy.
Don't.
Mandy.
Yes. Yes.
What do you have to say on this? Debacles. PlayStation Classic, EA. And,
Well.
and this. Just give me your overall thoughts on everything, I guess.
Well, it's pretty sad, but it's the gaming industry in a nutshell, I guess. But we did get the good news with Nintendo, so that's a win for us. But it's like, with Bethesda, I was actually pretty excited for Fallout, like 76, and I was like, hyped for it. And there were some people who were like, it's gonna be bad, it's gonna be trash, and I was like, no, it's gonna be a great game. We just watch. Nah, I eat my words. I eat my words. It was so bad I'd even end up buying it to try it. That's how bad it was. I usually try the games before I critique them, but I'm not wasting my money or my time. So,
guys, in the chat, stop spreading fake news. Koei Tecmo isn't announcing a new game in December exclusive to the Switch. So stop spreading fake news, please. They're announcing a game at the Game Awards that's coming to Switch, PS4, and PC. Koei Tecmo's announcing a game, but they're not announcing a game exclusive to Switch. No fake news, guys, in the chat, please. Thank you. Continue, Mandy.
So yeah, it's pretty
Well,
stunning.
if I've misplaced the disc, can't find it. I'm pissed. But either way, I'll break it next. I'll break it soon. Don't break it on the podcast soon. But go ahead. Sorry, Mandy.
That was fine. EA is not really the baddest, so that's pretty funny. What is he laughing at?
Dude, shout outs to I'm not laughing at anything. Shout outs to my boy Robert with the $50 donation. I got smiling because my boy Robert donated $50 because you're such a pretty face, Mandy, and he wanted to donate it while you were talking.
Oh, thank you. So it's for me?
No.
Oh. Damn, okay.
He says, this is more than 500 atoms, smiley face, good refund. Hashtag good refund. Thank you, Robert, for the $50 donation. We do appreciate the Renengan unlock. Let's go. Shout outs, Mandy. Keep on going, Mandy. Thank you, Robert.
Okay, so EA is not really the baddest person, so that's okay. They're kind of slipping under the radar, which is good. Go away. So yeah, Bethesda's looking bad. So, but we got that thing with Nintendo, so that's a win.
Okay,
we just need to go with the online, and then we're good.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move into Q&A, guys. That's for the topics. Like I said, I've got to get Popeye's chicken tonight. So we're gonna move into Q&A. So if you have a question, tag Player Essence, hashtag Player Essence at Player Essence. Be more than happy to answer you guys' questions. Thank you, Robert, once again. While you guys get your questions ready, thank you, Robert. Give some love to Robert with the Renengan donation there, unlocking that. The visual.
Thank you, Robert.
Thank you, Robert, for the 50, man. Thank you. That's one of the highest ones that you can do for like the jutsu that he did. So thank you, man. I appreciate that. I really do. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the little pop up. That's cool. Sasuke taking people's souls. He took all you guys' souls.
Was that the secret 50?
Yeah, that was 50. That's a big donation. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
That's a lot of Popeyes.
That's a lot of Popeyes, dude. That is a lot of Popeyes. You said this is more than 500 atoms. Yes, this is definitely that.
It's
a lot more than
10 times that.
Yeah, seriously.
You almost didn't do math properly for a second. That's okay.
Yeah, I'm horrible at math, so
it's all right.
Not a math boy. Not a math boy at all. I failed geometry twice, actually.
Oh, me too.
You failed shapes?
Yeah, I did. I just not very good at geometry. I mean, I passed.
How many sides does a stop sign have?
I passed stats in college. Like
stats is easy.
For some, it's but it's a higher grade math class though.
Well, yeah, but it's easier to understand because it has to do with money and economy.
Well, yeah, the graphing calculators are confusing at times, but
yeah, no one uses geometry. A lot of people use stats.
Architect, I guess, but yeah.
Well,
I've never
that's-
needed the Pythagorean theorem. That's all I always say. I
Geometry
never
is
needed
ridiculous.
it.
Geometry is ridiculous, though. I don't know why they make you take that. But yeah, I failed it twice. I couldn't pass geometry. The farthest I got was like the third quarter, and that I passed the first time that I took it, I failed in the first half, and then I didn't take it, and then I took it again, and then I passed the first half, the first 2 quarters, but then I failed the third quarter, and I just dropped out. So I never passed. Passed it. Never passed it. Passed algebra 2, passed algebra 2. Passed stats, passed a lot of other math classes, but could never pass geometry. Never in my life. Anyway.
So sad.
Let's get these questions here. Let's talk about how Nintendo is going to drop the best game of 2018, Smash Ultimate, but since it's released in December, it won't be nominated for the Game Awards. Yeah, it sucks, but it is what it is, you know.
We could have our own Game Awards here.
Yeah.
And
Listen, they may be dropping Smash, but like if you're going to compare it to anything that's coming out next year, we got Animal Crossing, we got a Pokemon, and a potential Metroid. So I don't know what the heck you're smoking, but Smash is under all of those for me. So
Smash is better.
100%.
Smash is probably going to be better than all those games, man. Smash.
I'm excited
dude,
for all of
you're
them.
delusional. It may
Smash.
have a longer lifespan. It may have a longer lifespan
Man,
than those
people
games
still-
because of the
people
community.
still playing Melee. That's
But
how you know
Animal
how good
Crossing
Smash
gonna be
is.
better. Metroid gonna be the next generation of everything
Metroid
we
isn't going to
wanted.
be better than Smash.
I almost threw up right there.
There's not a
I
single
almost just
Metroid
threw
game
up
right
with
now
what
that
you
stands
said.
up to Smash. Metroid
That was
ain't going to be
disgusting.
better than Smash. Metroid ain't
Listen, Smash has no depth aside from fighting.
Smash has plenty of depth.
I was
There's
waiting for
a
you to get attacked
song.
and everything. Yeah, no, Metroid 100% better,
You
dude.
can beat Metroid Prime in like a couple hours. Like,
You don't know how long the new one's gonna be.
what? I'm just saying,
How
like,
long
you can beat Metroid Prime in like a couple hours. You talk about depth. The game, you can be beat in a couple hours, and like it uses the same old.
Yeah, but the story-wise,
there's no-
there's
you're a
also a
bounty
lot of
hunter.
mechanics you can unlock, and you're a
You're
bounty
a bounty hunter that
It's
doesn't hunt bounties.
Yeah, but maybe they have bounties. What if it's an open world Metroid game?
Okay, well then maybe I might rechange. I might change my mind. But to say
All
here and say
right.
that Metroid Prime is better than Smash or Metroid, these games that you can beat in like an hour or two, like you can speedrun Metroid
You can't
in like
beat
an
Animal
couple hours.
Crossing in an hour.
Okay.
You can't even beat Animal Crossing.
Okay, you can't, but I'm just saying like Metroid is like
Yeah.
it's
Metroid gonna
it's
be
great,
better.
but it's
gonna be better
like
than Smash.
it's your bounty hunter that doesn't
Oh.
hunt bounties. Like, come on.
She go hunt some bounties. I'll tell you that.
I mean, you don't know
You
what
put
she
that inside
does.
information back up. She gonna hunt some bounties.
I'm just saying, like, I wish Nintendo would actually
Confirmed.
get the picture and actually make your. Can we go on some bounty hunts or no? Is that a problem or what?
They tried with Other M. You all know how that went.
Well, Other M is only the story.
That's just called a mistake.
And it's the control.
That's just
it's
called
the
they
gimmick.
made a
No,
bad story.
Other M could be easily fixed. Well, no, not easily because of the story. But you can fix the gameplay. You can fix the gameplay. The gameplay can be fixed because the gameplay was actually not bad. But they make you use a Wii remote, and you have to Houdini the Wii remote, like over here flipping the Wii remote, flipping it like turning it and like all this stupid stuff like that. You control a 3D game with the smallest of D-pads. It's like the freaking Mighty Mouse D-pad that you're controlling a 3D game in. The game's controls are ridiculous. They refuse to let you use the nunchuck to play the game. The game was just mishandled. It was just mishandled a lot.
And that's why it's a bad game, and we don't talk about that one anymore.
No, Smash isn't better than Fire. Smash and Fire Emblem are on the same level. Those are on the same level. That's like Naruto and Sasuke and Boruto. You know what I'm saying? They're both legendary. Legendary.
Why'd you just add? You can't say both when you just added 3 characters.
No, I said
No,
I said Naruto.
You said Naruto,
and
Sasuke, and Boruto.
Boruto, that's the name of the next series. is Boruto.
I know that's his son. It's his son.
That sounds like a burrito in Spanish.
You thinking about some Mexican food too much, Mandy? Okay, I think that's
I'm
what
hungry.
All right, let's get to the next question here.
I got a funny story about Naruto real quick.
go
I was
ahead.
at GameStop the other day with my mom, and she sees like a statue, and it's a statue of she sees a statue right in the little section in case they have little statues at GameStop, and she says, "Look, they got a Pokemon guy," and I go over and I'm like, "No, that's not it." She's like, I'm like, it's the anime, the other anime thing. And she goes, "Oh, Naruto." And I'm like, close. It's Boruto. She's like, I was one of them. And it was just funny to me. It was just really funny to me. It's just, everything is like, either way, that was a funny story. Screw you. Go on.
No, it's a good start. It's a good start. She didn't know who it was.
I mean, she didn't know anything. It was way off, but it was pretty
My
funny.
mom still
Players, do you
thinks
think
that Link is
will-
Zelda.
Nintendo games will be delayed next year. Probably. There's always a chance to be delayed. Sure, why not?
Yeah, Metroid probably be delayed.
Metroid delayed till 2021.
But get that.
Dang,
good
that far?
quality, So
You don't even think 2020? You think 2021?
2022. If you keep on testing it, I'll just keep on going up in the years.
2020.
You're gonna call them up like, hey, just push it back.
2023.
Just
You want to
push it
keep going?
It'll be on the Switch. It'll be on the Switch.
2024.
The Switch. It'll be on the next Switch.
It's gonna be on the PS7. There. Nintendo's not gonna exist by that point. So there you go.
Lucky. My grandson's gonna love it.
That's when we'll probably get a Kratos that can jump is the PS7. Okay, let's go ahead and move on.
Right. He'll finally learn that.
Let's see here. Nothing says players. What if it was possible? Name any third-party games that would be good for the Switch. I think that any Super Monkey Ball port to the Switch would be amazing. In my opinion.
Yes, dude. I've only been talking
Oh
about
my
this
god,
my entire
I
life.
want to do a monkey ball. Oh my gosh, the nostalgia.
It works. The Joy-Con. All you have to do is this, and it's the same thing. And then you can move the
Oh
ball
my
around.
God.
It makes sense.
That game, I spent hours on the Wii with that game.
I spent hours on the DS game.
Like, I don't know what my taste in games were back then, but
Good.
I spent hours on
Good
that.
taste.
Persona 5 would be the game. If I could pick a game that should be on Switch more so than anything, is Persona 5 or Persona like 3, Persona 4. Those games
Thank you.
should be on Switch. They are horrible PS4 games.
4 is on the Vita.
Yeah,
and
4 is great on the Vita.
Nobody has a Vita.
4 is great on the Vita. I actually beat it on the Vita.
But it's like, put it on mobile or the Switch.
I don't want to play it on mobile.
No one has a Vita.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's good on Vita though. It's good on Vita. But yeah, the Persona games. I mean, I guess Atlas, they do their whole deal with Nintendo with Shin Megami Tensei. I don't even know if there's an actual real deal, but whatever. There's a deal with Sony with PlayStation with Persona though, which is I mean, all you're doing is holding back the breath of what Persona could the greatness of Persona. All you're doing is holding it back. The breath of you're just holding Persona's just being held back. I guess you can say the same thing about Shin Megami Tensei, right? On the Switch, which I don't understand why Atlas is even doing this. Like, why is Persona exclusive to play? Like, why is Shin Megami Tensei like? Unless they have to be getting money from them. I mean, if they're not, then Atlas is just being dumb. If they're not, but I know that there's a deal with Sony for PlayStation. I don't know if there's a deal for Shin Megami Tensei with Nintendo. I don't, especially for this new one. I don't know. There might be though. There might be. I just don't know.
I'm hoping for a Shin Megami Tensei, the Fire Emblem X thing that was the thing on the Wii U. Remember the
Tokyo Mirage Sessions?
Tokyo. Yeah, that Tokyo Mirage. It had like some Fire Emblem, I think.
So you want a crossover? You want a crossover game?
No, I just wanted a port of that game, which was on the Wii U, to the Switch.
Oh yes, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Yeah, Tokyo Mirage.
All you have to do is bring them up.
Yeah, that game is ruined by almost ruined by the Wii U. It
came out just in time where I could enjoy it before I threw out my Wii U. So,
well, I reviewed that game and it would have got a 10 out of 10, but I gave it an 8 because
it's on the Wii U.
The censorship and because of the game.
What did they censor?
Yeah.
So the problem with that is not because they use the gamepad good and like you have like the map, right? So that's good. Like you have a map, you have like a bunch of like when you're in the battle, you can see all of your abilities and everything. So that's good. But the problem is that like the cell phone calls. It's like,
oh yeah,
looking down like they're and if you're playing the game with the Pro Controller, you have to use the gamepad. That is, any way you slice it, that's bad game design. If you have to use two controllers to play a game that you say supports one, and it's weird. It's not, I wouldn't say like mismarketing or anything, but it's like you should put, if you have the Pro Controller symbol on there, you should put Pro Controller plus gamepad. You shouldn't just put the Pro Controller by itself as a supported controller, because you know they separate it, right? So they make it seem as if, oh well, you can just play the game with the Pro Controller. It should be the gamepad, and then it should have a whole separate thing, like like when it supports a different controller, it should say gamepad plus Pro Controller, because you can't play the game with the Pro Controller without the gamepad, because there'll be times that you have to see like the text messages that come in, and there's no other way to see those text messages outside of the gamepad. So you have to have the gamepad.
Play with the gamepad.
Huh?
It's weird to think that I used to play with the gamepad. It's a weird concept.
Then why even support the Pro Controller?
Don't.
Exactly. Don't support it then, because you have to.
But you as a supporter, don't even buy it.
Don't. Well, people didn't buy the game. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah,
people didn't buy it, Jordan.
It's a huge in like their part. They should have brung it to like the Switch. So like
Oh, well,
the world ends with you,
oh yeah, that's
Dude, we
which
never
is a
talked
bad
about the
port.
classic.
we did kind of talk about the PlayStation Classic, didn't we?
No.
I did. I said the 50 hertz, but Mandy just glossed over it.
But we
Well,
never
that's-
like when I just remember because someone commented about it, I'm like, oh, we didn't go in
into it
depth
right
about
now,
how
and we'll end
bad.
with that. We'll end with that.
All right, hey, it's crap. That's all I
Yeah,
gotta
what you
say.
said. It doesn't
This
deserve more
is a big
attention.
embarrassment for Sony. This is absolute, literally cash grabbing on the fan base. I was excited for it at first, and then everything leading up to it since has been crap. The game choice lineup, I don't care any way you spin it. It's very disappointing. All of them are PAL region games, which is very interesting for them to do that. It's a very crap console. It's 50 hertz. It's crap. If you buy it, then cool. I hope it's a cool item for your shelf. That's all I gotta say. It's a paperweight. It's pointless.
Sock Tent.
But go ahead.
Sock Tent he wants Pokemon Conquest too. That'd be kind of dope on the Switch.
Pokemon.
I would just like an update for Pokemon Conquest. I was thinking of
All
Pokemon just
these
regular
games,
Quest. Yeah,
like-
Pokemon Conquest. That's an underrated game.
Yeah.
That's a game I feel like swept by everyone. When that game came out, I was so oddly fascinated by it and loved it. And then it just kind of disappeared. But yeah,
It was a late.
Give
It was
us
a
a-
late
That
DS
was a
game,
good
wasn't it?
game.
yeah, very late DS game.
Yeah, those DS games late were.
But bring it back.
But I mean, it's
Bring it
even
back,
like with the 3DS, right? A lot of the late 3DS games, like people just don't care about. Like Ever Oasis, a lot of stuff like people just don't care about because it's like, why are we gonna play it on this? You know?
Yeah, it's like I don't know. Playing a JRPG on 3DS is kind of it's weird.
Well, it was good. I mean, I like Fire Emblem. Like those are great.
Yeah, it was good. Like when that was the only option, but now with the Switch, we got comfortable with like, HD everything.
Yo, can I just say, I know you keep hating on this game, OJ, but Jump Force just keeps getting better and better.
Look,
They shut off all the Rurouni Kenshin stuff, man.
that's great. If you're excited for Jump Force, that's good. I'll be
Dude,
busy.
I don't care how pandering. I don't care how that game can pander to all my nostalgia for
Hey,
Shonen Jump franchises.
have fun.
I literally pre-ordered. I literally, after watching that Rurouni Kenshin trailer, went and pre-ordered the $250 edition, dude.
You are.
This is why you have the Fallout double.
No, because I get a giant statue with Goku, what the monkey Luffy boy, and then Naruto on it, and that's great. That's cool, and a steelbook. I'm happy with that. If it's a good statue, dude. I'm so hyped. I don't care. Play on my nostalgia. It's what sells nowadays.
Okay.
Well, that's Mandy's right though. That's the reason why you have that Garbo. You have that Garbo Fallout 4. Look, listen.
I paid $150 for it, so I'm fine. I didn't
That's
fully
still
pay
that's
$200.
$150 too much. No, I'm just saying like. Well, listen.
Oh well.
Listen with Jump Force, guys. I know.
Oopsies.
Look, listen. If people are excited for Jump Force, that's cool. Be excited for Jump Force. I get it. You know. I'm not gonna waste. I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna be like starstruck by all the different characters in there. Like the thing about.
Can't even give it a chance.
I mean, if I get a review copy, sure.
I mean, that game, it kind of looks like that game would be right up your alley, like with your other content and the other games you
No,
like.
the-
And I don't know why you hate on it so much. It's
Because
so
it
it's
looks
so up your alley.
horrible.
What about it looks bad? It looks
The
good.
art style. See, the art
The
style
art
looks
style's
horrible.
fine, man.
The art style.
It's not bad.
The art style is horrible.
I want a full detailed video with you breaking it down how it looks bad to convince me, to
It's
show
like
me that it's bad,
plastic
because I don't
realism.
see it.
It looks like plastic realism. Like everybody just has this shine and gloss on them. Like it's not in line with like how they actually look with the artwork and everything. Like it's just nasty looking. I mean,
But that's how a lot of the games with like even like the Naruto game
no,
Yeah.
those
kind of look anyway, so it's in line.
No, those look.
Anime to game adaptations usually look plasticky.
No, have you guys played?
Yeah, because
Naruto?
you have to 3D rise a character that's 2D.
Have you guys
so
played
yeah,
Naruto
it's gonna have a
Ultimate
weird
Ninja
look.
Storm? The freaking cutscenes look better than the actual anime. They look like better than the
Okay,
actual anime.
those specific Naruto games. There's a bunch of Naruto games that do look more plasticky, but those main fighting ones do look more 2D.
Like Naruto
Yeah.
to Boruto's like Shinobi Striker. Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Strikers. Like that game still has the anime.
God, that's a
aesthetic.
terrible
It's
ass
a
name.
terrible game, but like it still has the anime aesthetic. But I don't like that game. Like I was already like, oh, this game's kind of garbo.
Go back to the Uzumaki Chronicles on the PS2.
Okay, yes, that's horrible. Yes, that game
Dude, I
looks
love
horrible. I agree.
Dude, I remember when that game came out. I was like, these are the most insane graphics ever. When that first game came out, dude, I was so hyped. I'm like, Naruto's in like super HD. I was so excited as a little weeaboo kid. I was like, Mom, it's like Naruto's real.
I bought that game, dude. But you know what? I took it back.
Dude,
I bought it and I took it. I was like, this game's trash, dude.
No, dude, I loved it, dude.
You
I
like
don't
that
care.
game?
I like the Uzumaki Chronicles,
Did you?
man. I like
Did
the
you play
open
the
world Naruto
Did you play
game.
the precursor to Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, the Naruto Mate games? Did you play that one or no?
Which one?
No, it used to be called like you have Ultimate Ninja Storm. That's now right.
Yeah.
The same like before Ultimate Ninja Storm, they had it was called Naruto Mate, like Naruto Mate. Did you play those on the PS2 at all?
I played the hold on. I don't remember the word Naruto mate. I remember the ninja battle games before they started making a bunch of them. Hold on.
Well, that was a Japanese name.
Okay, well that's why I used to play the regular Ultimate Ninjas on the PS2. I played 1 through 3.
It was just called Ultimate. It's the same franchise,
Yeah.
but I played the Japanese.
Yeah, I played 1 through 3. I got 4 eventually, but I never played 4. I think I just got it to have in my collection. But I played 1 through 3 of those back in the day. Dude, 1 was so cool back in the day, but you look at that, it's so bare bones. The first one, like when you go back to it now, there's like nothing in that game.
Yep.
But no, I like those. I enjoyed them.
Yeah,
They were
yeah.
good.
And that was basically I played those ones, but yeah, it was so funny, man. Like the the Naruto Ultimate Ninja and all that stuff back on the PS2 and like Uzumaki
Dude,
Chronicles.
you know what was really good? The Game Boy Advance Naruto games and the DS ones. I actually like the stories in those
My
ones.
favorite one was Clash of Ninja. That's still to this day my favorite Naruto franchise is Clash of Ninja.
Is that the GameCube fighting one?
GameCube.
Okay, I actually like those ones. Yes, the second one,
Yeah.
dude, putting Gara on the cover, I was so excited. Gara was one of my favorites. I was like,
that was hype. Dude. That was hype. Yeah, I love Clash of Ninja is such a great franchise, and
dude, we need to do a live stream where somehow we can figure out to play that Clash of Ninja 2 online.
Dude, I don't know how we could do it, but I'm be so down to play some Clash of Ninja 2.
Dude, I'll just fly to you. We'll play it.
We got you, man. sounds like a plan. If you ever go to E3, man, come here first.
Dude, honestly, next time I'm there, I don't know if I'll go to E3 this next year because Sony's not there, and it's kind of gonna just be lame. No one's gonna have any cool consoles to show.
Nah.
But the year after is gonna be hype,
Yeah,
so I go to that
You guys
one.
all stop by here.
But I'll go to Cali. Let's all go to Cali next year, guys. Everyone in the chat's invited, but
I'll
only if you
probably
give
have
more
money,
likes.
Mandy, you can come too. I've got it. I've
Eight-
got
eight
enough
more
rooms for
likes.
everybody here. I live by myself. All right. You can do it over net play. Some people are saying we can do Clash of Ninja over net play. I'd be down to do like a video of me and you Clash of Ninja over net play.
Dude,
if we can figure it out. I'm gonna
so
figure it out.
down.
I'm down. Clash of Ninja's dope, dude.
Figure it out.
I'll figure it out.
Dude.
I'll figure it out.
I miss it.
I miss that franchise so much.
Dude, what was the one on the Wii called? Was it like Revolution or something stupid
Clash
like
of Ninja
that?
Revolution. Yeah, Revolution.
Okay, everything had to be called Revolution on the Revolution.
Yeah, Revolution.
But yeah, dude. Oh, I remember that one had like the black case on it and everything.
Yeah, that was good stuff, man. All those I used to play the Japanese ones because those would come out first, and I would just buy those ones from Play Asia. So I would play like it was called Gekito Ninja Tyson. That's what they called it in Japan. So I would just play those, and they were all great. I got so good one year. I remember me and my brother, we used to play all the time, and I got so good, and I just like crushed him. He used to beat me all the time. I crushed this dude. It was great. It was a great feeling to crush him. I crushed him with Naruto. I crushed him with Sasuke. I crushed him with Jiraiya. Crushed him with Deidara. Crushed him with everybody. And I was so happy because he was talking kind of smack to me. So I was like, yeah, all right, we'll see what happens. I beat him, so I was happy. Anyway, but that was the Clash Ninja, basically the equivalent of Clash Ninja Revolution 3 here in America. But we played the Japanese version, so whatever. Let's see here. Gekito Ninja Tyson 4 is still being played in tournaments. Like there's like 3 people that enter the tournament.
And one person wins.
There's like 3 people. All you got to do is win like one match here in grand finals, dude. Nobody ain't playing that game no more, bro.
The one match is the finals.
I know, yeah, like one match here in the grand Nobody's playing that game in tournament.
Who's the winner? All right, they won. Good. Here's $10.
Man, did you
Thanks
go
for joining
into
the tournament.
the Gekito Ninja Tyson tournament this weekend? Like nobody playing that game in tournament. 5 people entered. 1 wins. Get your first place check. It's like a handshake. It's a handshake and like one of them fake.
Not even
One of them
$10.
fake headbands for like $8. Like, oh my God, dude, Ben really easy. Those fake Naruto headbands, dude. 2-man, the Chuba said 2-man tourney. I'm dying here, dude. I'm dying. Oh my god. I went to a Ninja Tyson tournament before, by the way, guys. I went to there was 10 people there.
This is such a weird.
At the old
Sounds
school,
poppin'.
At the old school Game Rush that used to be inside like Hollywood Videos or whatever it was, or Blockbuster. You guys remember Game Rush? Does anybody remember that?
I
There used to
remember.
be a Game Rush, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we got a Clash of Ninja Revolution tournament." I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna win." I went there, dude. There was 10 people there. Freaking bodied those scrubs and left, man. I won like a free rental for the weekend. That's all I got, dude. Oh my god. All right, let's answer a couple more questions before I nerd out on Ninja Tyson here. Let's see here. I think everyone's laughing at the stupid Ninja Tyson tournament. All right, so we're gonna call it there, guys, because I gotta get Popeye soon. Mandy, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Mandy Lee Plays and my YouTube channel at Mandy Lee Plays, not at. So, yeah.
All right, and
So yeah, that's where you can
my
find me.
dude Jordan Fringe. Well, Jordan, can you let people know where they can find you, and also maybe encourage them to hit the like button about 5 more times so we can.
Yeah, can we get 5 more likes, please? And then I'll spill the beans on what's happening in
an
secret.
announcement. So
with me.
5 more likes, guys, and then Jordan. If we get to 100 likes, Jordan has a big announcement. How about that?
Have major announcements.
So we need 4 more likes for the major announcement.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Alex Prime joined the Ninja Bros. What's up, Alex? How you doing today, man?
You know, not bad.
He's doing pretty good. How you doing today?
It's not bad day, you know.
While we get to 100 likes, I'm going to answer this question. Daniel says, chances of Glover being in Smash Brothers Ultimate DLC.
5.
Glover has the same chances as like Oprah Winfrey being in the Smash DLC. None.
Highly likely.
Highly likely. So never mind. Glover's in. Glover confirmed. All right, we got
109 likes.
All right, Jordan.
All right.
Let them know where they can find you, and
All
also
right.
a big announcement, right?
All right, so you can find me on the block chilling. No, but you can find me on my channel. It's Jordan Fringe. That's it. It's soon to be changing to just Fringe. I'm dropping the Jordan just like Facebook dropped the. It's just going to be called Fringe. I'm going through a rebrand right now in collaboration with doing some other things with some other YouTubers that are starting. We're starting something else here pretty soon, but my content's going to be more in line with something like that. I'm trying to come up with the perfect content in the way I like it right now. It's different from the way it is right now. It's going to be completely different to anything I've done before. I'm very excited about it. And it'll probably start at the beginning of next year. I'm taking the rest of the year off on my channel, but please go subscribe. We just hit 25,000 on there, so you can be prepared for the new content drops. The new look to the channels coming soon. It's working on how it's going to look and all that. But I'm very happy and very excited and very motivated for what's to come on there. So just be ready, because there is no more Jordan Fringe. It's just Fringe.
I like it.
Thank you.
Looking good. I'm looking forward to the channel rebrand. And also, guys, let you know, new player essence version, the next version, I forgot what 0.0 we're on, but I'll remember. That's coming 2019 as well. So I'm going to be doing
7.0.
I don't know what 0.0. I don't know which one. I've had too many channel rebrands. I don't even know where I'm at. But anyway, we are 7. There you go. We are rebranding as well. Not a complete rebrand, but we're going to have, basically when I do my rebrands at the beginning, new art. We have my boy Nobu who does the art. We're going to have new art. We're going to have new shows, new themes, and stuff like that. So look forward to that early next year as well. So, but I'm not taking the rest of the year off like some lazy people.
It's not. I've been working. Well, if you only knew the stuff I've been doing behind the scenes.
I don't care what you've been doing.
Boy,
I'm joking.
What?
Jordan is actually one of the hardest working YouTubers out there, or content
He has,
worker.
5 monitors.
Editors. I know he has 10 monitors because he's doing 10 different things at one time.
I'm doing a million things always. That's me.
So, all right, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And we're going to be out of this piece. Make sure you guys check out all the videos on all of our channels. I already had 2 videos for today. If you wanted to see some Temtem gameplay, that will be up probably like around 12 midnight or something like that before I go to sleep. I'll put that live. So Temtem gameplay on the channel. If you missed the live stream, shout outs to my boy Robert with the unlocking the Renangon on this, and I think that's the first time anybody's ever unlocked the Renangon on our podcast. So shout outs, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And yeah, I think that's it. We're done here. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys. I'll be back on the Spawncast this weekend. So see you guys on the Spawncast, and also see you guys for Player Essence Cross Nintendo tomorrow as well. And PE Live. We'll do PE Live in the morning session, and then we'll do Player Essence Cross Nintendo at night. So look forward to that too. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you for the next one. Peace.
Bye.